guess my journey started in May of 2020. All of a sudden, I started feeling some body aches, and all of a sudden I noticed that I had no taste in what I was eating. And so finally, it was just getting so that it concerned me until my wife decided that we went to the emergency room. Next thing I know, I'm in the hospital for 36 days. Being in intensive care for quite a while, I couldn't get up, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. I went into the hospital weighing 195 pounds. When I left the hospital, I was at 146. And then I had to go to rehab, but I'm still connected to oxygen. And that was the big thing, is that they just kept saying, okay, when am I gonna get off of this? And nobody was telling me like, no, you're just gonna pop back like that. So my family kept saying, no, you're gonna get back to being you. And we said, well, we gotta work on this breathing. And when finally I got to a pulmonologist and he started talking about it, in fact, he gave me the pamphlet. And believe it or not, I read the pamphlet, and the pamphlet just gave me that hope and spirit to say, oh yeah, you don't have to live this way. You don't have to. Now, you're gonna have to put in some work, but you don't have to live this way for the rest of your life. And the first experience, which first of all, let me just say, the people here and I'm just saying this particular location, pretty sure at all locations, are exceptional, very professional, and exceptionally good in how they approach and deal with people. So when I first came in, I'm sitting trying to understand the program, and they did a test to kind of just see where I was. And believe it or not, I was like, I came in with a tank and with the tubes connected and still trying to breathe and stuff. But when I got in here with the acapella and before then, they helped me to start getting myself into learning how to breathe, how to inhale, how to exhale. And the more I could do that, then I was taking in more air than I had been previously before and allowing my lungs to expand. So to me, that was just like major improvement. Whenever the 5 minutes went up, I could feel the difference. But the people here are like, they let you see where you are, and they just pretty well work with letting you get better in what you do. And it seems like to me, this is an impression, they know more about where you are than you do for a while. And they try to make sure that you're doing the exercises that help you get from one place to the next place. I don't know how much more time, but I'm gonna tell you this one experience that I've kind of laughed and told my wife about. In my entire life, I have never been on a treadmill. And I've always had a little bit of fear about the treadmill. And when I came here, I saw a guy on the treadmill, walking the treadmill. And I said, okay, I don't know if I can do that. So the first time, within the first 2 to 3 weeks, they said, well, let's try this treadmill. I got up on the treadmill. I still had my oxygen tank and stuff. And they started, and I said, oh no, I got lightheaded. It looked like I said, I can't do this. And they told me to get off of it, took me off. And I said, okay. And so eventually did some more things. And now every time I come, I'm on the treadmill. So that was a miracle. First of all, never lose hope. You know, I've always been the kind of person that believes that everyone has to have a dream. As long as you've got a dream, you're alive. Whenever you stop dreaming or stop having a hope, you're not alive anymore. And a lot of times, I feel that there are special people who need to be around you to help you continue that hope. I wish every pulmonologist has one of your brochures and at least allow the teams, because I have seen a lot of people who need to be in this type of setting, and I think from this type of setting, they can improve their lives 360 degrees. If 180 is a blessing, but just to improve how you live every day is a big deal.
If you or someone you know has been affected by COVID-19 and needs help gaining strength, maximizing their new lung capacity, or simply needs help getting back to regular activity, we are here to help. Call 281-672-7050 to learn more, or visit us on the web at www.bchouston.com.